I have a few remaining very brief remarks. I call on African intellectuals to obtain on this occasion the Green Book. They should study it well and call for its application in Africa so that we can avoid all the pitfalls while attempting to build the new Africa. We should do so without blind imitation, since our environment is not suitable for social, economic, and political imports. I hope that you will read the Green Book and that we will revert to the power of the people. I hope that as a result of this conference, Brothers President Wade and President Konare, assistance will be extended to the African brothers in diaspora to help them form an association or an organization that we can contact so that we will not remain as dispersed individuals in diaspora. The Jews everywhere, as we have said, although loyal to their homelands in diaspora, use them to serve what they consider is their motherland. We, Africans, must be like that. We, blacks, should owe allegiance to the countries we are in, but we should use that allegiance in the interests of our continent and the motherland. I hope that you will launch a strong call for the accelerated establishment of the United States of Africa. Therefore, we should not say that African states are too numerous and difficult to unite. On the contrary, our size is equivalent to the size of one state. Beyond that, we are one nation, one color, one race, and form of language. We have one religion and one identity, and do not accept something called racial ethnicity. There are no races in Africa, but a single African race. Even those who came from somewhere else and settled in Africa have become Africans at the end of the day. Even the Arabs who came to North Africa are now Africans in spite of themselves. Some Arabs who came 5,000 years ago, who are Arab Berbers, and the Arabs who came after Islam 1,000 years ago, turned black later, and they are Africans, like the peoples who came before them. Many peoples came to Africa and do not know now that they are of Arab origin. They are Indians and Indonesians, who not we say, we are Indians or Indonesians, but they say we are Africans. We should promote the single African language, the single African foreign ministry, and help accelerate the establishment of the United States of Africa. Moreover, there is the brain drain. We send our children to learn, but they never come back. They find the factories and the technology they learned in those countries, but not in Africa. This is a major loss, which means that we teach our children from kindergarten through college for the benefit of the colonial states. Once they graduate, they go abroad for higher studies, and they stay there, and we lose. This is a dilemma that we should reflect upon, and you must connect with those we lose so that they can join the African diaspora. You should be his mentors so that the learning he has acquired will put in the service of the African continent and his homeland, which provided for the education until his graduation. We see countries like Australia and some other countries in the Americas where the Africans are the indigenous people, but the whites control these countries as if they were the indigenous population. This situation cannot be allowed to continue. How can we present in the islands around Africa, in many countries over the wide diaspora, and still remain as foreigners in the USA, Australia, Britain, the Canaries, Malvinas, and others? These are our countries. We are the indigenous inhabitants who came to these countries and found them empty and settled there, and they came after us. I want to recall all glories or history and our civilization in order to be equipped to face the challenges and have self-confidence. We are not slaves and knew God before they did. We had civilizations that predate theirs. We call the Yoruba Empire, the Congo Empire, Dahomey Empire, Mali Empire, and the kingdoms of the Ashanti, the Savannah, and the Kinara. These show that we are a civilized nation and civilized peoples. I salute this gathering and I am proud of you. I reach out to you and I would like to tell you that your sister Libya is at your service and is your country. I salute my brother, President Abdallah Wade, that intellectual, dynamic leader, and Professor Konare, who appreciates intellectuals. Together, the two of them sponsored these activities while we simply helped them. I have one final remark. I once asked all African countries to inform me of the homeland of Gabriel, who was executed in 1800 for leading a genuine revolution in America against slavery. He planned for the revolution and attacked the city of Richmond together with thousands of slaves, with the aim of establishing an independent state for blacks, but he was arrested and executed. I was trying to find him a homeland so that we could build him a monument on the 200th anniversary of his execution, and I have not received an answer so far. I hope that you will research this and find out the answer so that we can build him a monument in his homeland, Africa. I salute you. Peace be upon you. Long live Africa. Long live the United States of Africa. The struggle continues.